Welcome to the pool. I made chlorine. So I'm here to share with you my successes and my failures. And I wanted to go ahead and get this video out, and I wanted to start off before you see how it was done by telling you that my pool is not level. And it was a huge disappointment, and you're gonna see, I'm gonna show you, but we worked really hard to get our pool on level, and we messed up again in other ways. So I'm here to share with you what not to do again, and also the success of putting together a sand filter with a saltwater converter. And I did it, and I'm so proud, and I know that you can do it too. Alright, so I turned this on this morning. Here comes the big joke, guys. It's still off level. A lot. After all that work, I actually think it's worse. It's hard to level a spot, but we're gonna rock out. It's gonna be totally fine. Been there, done that. We've rocked out with it 4 inches off. It's not causing any pressure over here. Everything's...
My legs are so shivery.
Just doesn't look perfect, but it's fine. Alright, so if you look at this, looks kind of uneven. This is a little bit on high ground here. So it looks kind of jacked up. But even on our low side, everything's still pretty perpendicular. It's not leaning with a lot of pressure. When we get a lot of kids in there, sometimes it bothers me because I feel like it's putting a lot of pressure on the deep end. Oh my gosh. This is worse than last time. This is so funny. So today we're going to finish turning on this filter, and we have to put in all the salt. So time to get started. So it doesn't matter. It's going to be fine. We've been through this before. It's not going to collapse. Get over it and let's just move on, right? So now I just hope that I can make this filter work and that everything works out. So fingers crossed. Alright, so we have power. I did get this on, but you don't just want to turn it on without making sure a few things are going on first. So a couple things that I noticed right away were that this is leaking a little bit of water. So that just needs to be tightened. Hopefully that fixes it. Alright, so the second thing I noticed, it was that this part was leaking. So I let the water back out. I closed the drains to the pool, the ones that are letting the water come into the filter, and I let this water drain out. Now I'm going to try to put this on better so it doesn't leak, and we're going to see what happens. Alright, got it nice and tight, and we're going to give it another shot. Lets the water come in. Never turn your pump on without water flow coming and going. So also going to open up this one that lets the water back into the pool. Alright, so now we've got water flow. So it says to start with backwash. Alright, so put it to backwash mode. And I'm going to turn it on. Here we go. That water coming out brown. Alright. So they say you want to backwash first to get rid of the dirty sand, or to make sure your sand is clean. You want to have this pump because you don't want this just squirting all over right here. Just going to let that run for a little while until that runs clear. Oh, and interesting, look at this, you guys. While it's running, it's not leaking. It's too busy to leak, I guess. so that's interesting. It's getting a little more clear. I'm gonna stop. Now it says to turn it to rinse. So we're gonna put it in rinse. I'm gonna turn it back on. Alright, so you can see in there, you can see a little sand. Okay, things seem to be going well, dare I say. And now we're gonna pump, we're gonna filter. Okay, here we go. This is it. This is for all the marbles. I'm so nervous. Here we go. Okay, so it's filtering back into the pool now. Oh! Oh my gosh. I did it, you guys. We'll keep an eye on all the leaks and check the water salinity and see if it's salty enough. So just a quick thing to know about this. When it just says pump, you're not running your chlorine, you know, salt to chlorine, and that right now I don't want that on. So I've got it on free pump. It says FP, and how I got it to that was I held these at the same time to get that to turn off. To start it, you just hit timer, and you set how long you want it to oxidize for. But right now I just want it to pump because I don't have the right salt circulated in my pool yet to be making chlorine, so I hope that makes sense. Alright, so I have some good news and some bad news, which is usually the case with stuff like this. Okay, so start with the good news. This isn't leaking anymore. Even when I turn the pump off, let's go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, let's give it a rest. Okay, so even when I turn it off now, it's not leaking. So I didn't do anything but reattach it, and it was still leaking when I reattached it. So maybe it just needed some time to adjust. Who knows, but I'm gonna go with that. Look at this. It's almost time to get in the pool, and I know the kids are super excited. I've been trying to get the salt levels right. Oh my gosh. Don't call me a liar. No! Alright, so that's gotta be fixed. It still leaks. But all you have to do to remedy that is turn this off, close this, so as soon as all the water that's come through here, through this part has come through, that won't drip anymore. You won't be losing water. I'm pretty bummed about how unlevel the pool is. It's not looking very good. But the positive thing is this is reading 7.5. So I've got plenty of salt. I didn't need to get any more salt, and I didn't. So this says that 7 is 3560 parts per million, so that's good. I can keep it chlorinated and, until we decide what to do about this. You know, we lost the bases. You see, that one has a base on it. Well, we're dumb and we didn't leave the base. We lost the bases and we should have put them, the ones we had, on these. It'll hold, but you definitely can't have a lot of pool parties with a lot of people. I don't know. It doesn't look that bad right now, but when there's a bunch of kids in it, it does. Put it for 6 hours. And then lock it. So I unlocked it, pushed the timer for 6 hours, and then I don't know if it's working. We'll see. It's trying to work. This is good. The other thing with it being unlevel is that that's out of the water, but that's fine as long as the intakes aren't out of the water and they're still low. I'm only running off one intake because when I run off of 2, it makes that thing, I guess it's like too much water coming through at once. It makes it freak out a little bit. The gauge kind of goes up and down, so We're gonna salt generate tonight and we'll check back in the morning. Alright, so here we go. See if it made chlorine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 4 drops or 5? I can't remember. 5. Yep, we made chlorine, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is success. This right here is winning. Making chlorine without... Wow. So yeah, we're ideal. We're perfect right now. Alright, so here it is, folks. Here it is. It is not level once again in the same spot, and I did a really shabby job of making sure that my poles were straight. Look at this one. And the worst of it is over here. It will hold. I can tell you from experience, the ground here is pretty solid. The husband says fix it, but what I know is I have a lot of salt in this pool and a lot of money in this water already. And I've been here, I've been down this road. Okay, let's look at it from this side. The only thing you can't do is have like big wild pool parties where people are like really putting a lot of pressure and the water is... you'll see videos of it when people are swimming in it. We had too much water in it yesterday, but it's really sturdy, and I've seen this hold all season. So for now it's staying. I'm not changing it because I've been through this and I'm pretty comfortable. I'm pretty disappointed, but I'm not disappointed in this filter, and it's running, it's pumping water. So I'm gonna go through it in the video with how to put it together, but it's amazing, and it converted to chlorine, and so it's not scary. You guys can do it. It's doable. So I'm here to tell you that if your pool is off level, it's probably going to be okay depending, and you're not alone. So enjoy this video. We're going to go ahead and enjoy this pool because the water's clean. It made chlorine. The salt level is a little high, but we're going to add a little more water today, and it's going to be awesome. So thank you so much for watching this video, and leave your comments below.
3, 2, 1, let's go!